So the whole idea of this doomsday clock is to make people understand the risks and to get them into action. It's not about paralysis that you can't do anything.
It's about action.
These are man-made risks, and man can take steps to reduce those risks. And the whole idea is that we have to get our leaders activated on this to be able to make those changes. And that's why I suggested to you it's important for the common man as well to understand these risks so that they can then, lead that action up the level.
Ma'am, we are seeing that NATO has been recently been in talk, like you mentioned, Poland is asking for in talks to develop its own nuclear capabilities. I was also reading a few days ago that how France and the UK, Great Britain wants to share their nuclear warheads and nuclear intelligence with the other European countries, with the NATO, while understanding how US is drawing back their resources from NATO. So, do you think more countries will have nuclear warheads in the future?
Nuclear proliferation has not been seen to be a good thing. In fact, if you remember, there's a treaty called the Non-Proliferation Treaty. This treaty came into force in 1970 with the idea that you will have most of the countries join the NPT as a non-nuclear weapon state. And once you commit yourself as a non-nuclear weapon states, you will not go towards nuclear weapons. So the NPT, when it first came into being in 1970, had frozen the world order into two classes of states. One were nuclear weapon states. These were the countries which had tested their nuclear weapons before the 1st of January 1967. All others were asked to join the treaty as non-nuclear weapon states. So today, this treaty is a universal treaty, except for 4 countries. Everybody else is party to this treaty, either as a nuclear weapon state or as a non-nuclear weapon state. The only 4 countries which are outside are India, Pakistan, Israel, and North Korea. If proliferation was to take place in today's times, it will mean the end of the NPT, the Non-Proliferation Treaty, because the countries will have to come out of the NPT